Hey, I'm Rod Lurie. This is Trailers from Hell, and right now let's talk a little bit about Runaway Train, which starred Eric Roberts and John Voight and Rebecca De Mornay. Canon Films, you gotta love them. Yoram Globus and Menachem Golan, two guys from Israel, a country that has otherwise given us some of the greatest technology and science in recent years. These two guys managed to lower the collective IQ of Hollywood dramatically. They made some of the worst films that you can imagine, like all the Chuck Norris films and all the Jean-Claude Van Damme films. But here was one where they actually got to put all these critic quotations up. The best action movie of the year, it's a success, a super thriller, And this movie, Runaway Train, actually managed to get two Academy Award nominations, John Voight for Best Actor and Eric Roberts for Best Supporting Actor. How these two guys managed to get this film is absolutely beyond me. But they were two pretty spectacular, if slightly over-the-top performances. The movie, and I'm not going to mention the director right now because I want to show you how deep in the trailer he's actually mentioned, was originally going to be directed by, believe it or not, Akira Kurosawa, who was unable to make the film because, shockingly, he had weather problems. He was going to shoot it in upstate New York a few years before the film was actually made, and was shocked to discover that there was gambling going on here, that there was actually snow and it was actually going to be a problem. In any case, you might be interested to know that his choice for the leads were Henry Fonda and Peter Falk. I can't even begin to imagine what that movie might have looked like. Instead, the movie was directed by Andrei Konchalovski, a Russian director who's not mentioned in this trailer until the very end, because even though they began with all these critic quotations, they really don't care about the director. The movie looks like an absolute action film, and although the action was fantastic, almost its entire texture belongs to the performances of Voight and of Roberts. I'm going to say this was probably the last truly great performance that Eric Roberts ever gave. Up until then, he had shown what he could do in Star 80 and The Pope of Greenwich Village.
You die, sucker! Don't make me kill you! Shut it down! Manny got shut it down!
It's safe to say that this was his last hurrah, at least as films were concerned. Karen Allen was actually the first choice to play the female lead in this film, but it just goes to show you, nothing in movies is ever what it is in the beginning.
Runaway Train.